back. I got kicked. And I gotta do that game all over again. Even though y'all saw me win. But yeah. Gotta do it again. Fucking internet's acting up tonight. Let's go. It should be 9. It should be 10 and 6 right now. But I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna do it again. Then I might run an extra one. I was already gonna do a second game, but fucking internet. But I gotta favor my defense, so we good. Oh man. I served these Bulls.
And we'll see Kirk Cousins.
Kirk gets a second chance. I mean, the plus side, that cuts back those interceptions I conquered in that game.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but
they should have ball first.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time and in his 5th season leading this crew. Coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Cousins now. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. So he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson.
And he fell.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Hilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. On the return, Jackson. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Here come the Giants, led out by their former 6th overall pick.
Well, this ain't a good look for them.
Back in 2019, Daniel Jones under center.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
They brought in the heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
Good fuck, bro.
Throwing Jones. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones completes this again to Shepard. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Man open, it's Toney. He's got it. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback. Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets' sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house. So they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Here's Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then we got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert.
Should have been intercepted
Plus
right there.
one more for good measure on Monday once the family's all gone. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Cousins now from the 50. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. 20, 10,
Whatever, man.
5, touchdown, Vikings.
Whatever, dog.
Irv Smith Jr., his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Oh, my God.
Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So that
the game
time,
was
Charles,
won. See how you get screwed?
Really in the pocket in the
I already
face
beat
of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on it before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert. And they'll keep the drive alive. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Looking to throw. Jones. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. Here's Tony on a quick slant. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Jones throw caught by Tony. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. A first down carry for Barkley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll go to Barkley again. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. They'll try to run for him with Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They don't need to run another play here before the 2. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Giants have taken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
All right, let's get those sacks back.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
They screwed my whole record.
Out comes Minnesota. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. We'll have a look back at the next-gen stats.
That wasn't a first down, bro.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now left side of the swing pass. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. To throw again on second down. Cousins. Right back to Cook for another completion. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw complete to Rager. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it second down. Again, it's Cousins. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. To throw it is Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will
be
inside the 35.
Whether I
As the
score or
offense
not.
reemerges, there's wide receiver Kadarius Toney leading him out. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. Oh, he dropped it.
Oh,
they were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's got Slayton on the slant. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. They run for it with Breida. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
All right, we're going to get up there. We're going to get that
second of their
first
3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Jones throwing on first down. This one is Slayton over the middle. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Gano's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take it.
They didn't want to risk it for the biscuit.
To the 25. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
We don't need that because
We're
not ready to
the
been
halftime
here.
show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw. Jones.
And of course they're going to find a flag on the play when I get a perfect pass.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That shit is so ass, bro. They're not going to accept it.
And Thomas, former first-rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there.
Bullshit. The ref's out there drunk.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Looking to throw. Jones.
Oh my God, bro.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing quietly as Tony.
No, we're not doing that, bro.
Coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That'll be caught by Tony. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll get 17 yards there, and the Giants are going to get a first down. Breida, they'll go up the middle. The stop made there by Chang and Sullivan. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd and 9, Jones. That's complete to Tony. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 40.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Slayton. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 28. A run between the tackles with Breida. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Breida. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd and 7, Jones. This is caught. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double and pick up 6. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Matt Breida, a 3-yard touchdown run.
This man loves his Madden? Yes, I do. I damn sure do. I was playing some DVD earlier, though.
On 3rd down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the
playing that
defense
franchise,
commit to
though,
the
so
run so
of course I'm
often in
going to
these
be on it.
situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Gano now to add the extra point.
You love your MLB, you know what I'm saying?
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Cousins. Eluding the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Azeez Ojulari make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far.
That's why he put that boy down on the ground.
In 3rd and long situations, they just took another sack.
He didn't have nothing open. He was trying to run too.
He
was trying to throw it to somebody. That wasn't gonna work.
Not a lot of positive grades.
Oh, my man saw him. He got somebody's helmet in his hand. Damn sure wasn't his.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. They'll drop the throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's right. Punt the ball, baby.
Played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Here's Jackson to return. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Jones now throwing to start the drive. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Jones. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of 40.
Double man coverage. They're tagging that.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback.
And of course they call a fucking flag, bro. This game is so cheaty. Holding. Offense. Yeah, bullshit.
All right, so they got
as soon as I get a good
Charles
play,
against the center.
they always try to pull that bullshit. That holding
remember, you got to
bullshit.
snap the ball to put the play in motion.
Fucking
And sometimes you got
wrestlers
a big
drunk.
guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job.
I'll
for
take
him
it
to
down
snap
for
the
a field
ball
goal,
and then execute his
bitch.
block.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones, catch made by Slayton. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy,
That's right, Coach.
You know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he's brought down. Breida will score. Touchdown, New York. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Gano for the extra point. And the lead is now
roughing the kicker. If that was me, it'd been roughing the kicker.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Kirk Cousins, what happened there?
Let's give you a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. On 1st and 10, Cousins. They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
That would give to Breida, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Now Jones. He's got Bellinger. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. On the handoff, this is Breida. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Jones throw brought in by Bellinger. Touchdown! Daniel Bellinger, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Giants are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth-quarter advantage. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
He's a big boy, too.
Gano now to add the extra point.
Better 1-point lead.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was finished off with a touchdown by Daniel Bellinger. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
What you doing, Sonny?
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now, hang on here. Not what you want to see because Dalvin Cook injured, at least for the moment, and in some discomfort. We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. He gets
Whatever,
to
bro.
Jackson.
Get out of
And they work this well upfield across the 45. first down. This ball complete to Rager.
Oh, wow. Now they want to play the football.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Cousins. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Cousins throw pulled in by Jefferson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Fourth down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph for Minnesota. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Joseph is good. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now out come the Giants. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives. And I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
We're going to burn that clock. I will burn calories.
That one looks like he'll throw here. His pass into the hand. Now the ball comes loose. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Are you kidding me,
and
bro?
his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No
They
turnover.
just
Don't
pop
turn
that
the ball
shit.
over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
So from the
They're going to hate it. I hate the game.
come up
That
on
shit was
1st and
bullshit.
10.
It wasn't a fumble. It was a fumble, but like, shit.
Cousins now after the fumble recovery. They try
Yeah,
for
bitch.
Rager, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. 57 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And the offense moving quickly to the line. This was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
Yes, we did.
So for the Giants, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it's another loss as they now fall to 4-11. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.
Back up. Alright, let me go check something. See what the... Where's the rewards? We got Jupiter, Patrick Mahomes. Jonathan Taylor, Josh Jacobs. Welcome back, Shawnee, because I asked you a question. You didn't even respond. I asked you what you were doing right now. And, I'm not sure when I'm getting Modern Warfare 2, but I got the Warzone 2.0. Call of Duty Warzone 2.0 is free on the PlayStation Store right now. I got mine. I got it paused right now, but I'm gonna be installing that. So if you want to it's free. So if you want to download that, we can definitely jump on that sometime. Oh, you doing things around the house? Okay, gotcha. Smack that like button while you're doing things around the house. Alright, what kind of a war? I have the Warzone. The Warzone 2.0? Well, cool. Because I'll be downloading that after I'm done playing here. So we can definitely jump on that sometime. I am not in the damn rewards. Oh shit. We both 10-5. Eagles 9-6, so they still got a chance. Commanders is out of it. Cowboys is out of it. God damn. Let me see. Let's leave this playoff picture and see what we got, shall we? Alright, so the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers got a first week bye. Or first round bye, rather. I first the Eagles. Colts versus the Jags. Alright, I am definitely gonna play this one. Wait, but that's okay. So who's my next opponents? The Colts, though, right? Yeah. Alright. So this is our. So we got the Colts, and then we got the Eagles, and then we got the playoffs. Playoff wild card. Am I in the wild card? I might play both of these tonight, just to see where I'm at in the playoffs. Alright, let's go. I think I should smoke a cigarette before I start this. I think we're just gonna run it though. Let's see. Alright. I hate Warzone though. Oh, well, I mean, if you hate it, man, you ain't gotta play it. It's just like, I don't see myself getting the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 anytime soon. You hate battle royal games though. But yeah, I don't see myself getting that anytime soon, especially with Christmas coming in and all that stuff.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City.
I got kids and wife to worry about. I might ask for it for Christmas, maybe. I don't know. I feel like around this time of the year. Around this time of the year, I really don't do too much purchasing of games. Try to wait till around Christmas time to get the games I want, unless it's something that I really want. And Call of Duty wasn't on my list. But I mean, I'll get it. Like I said, plus, they're so big, man. Like, they take up so much space, and with the PlayStation 5, you don't get a lot of space, you know, as it is. But I mean, I might request this for Christmas. Plus, and if I get the PS5 version, that's like $80, $70 or something like that. And I'm not a fan of spending $70 on video games. Like, it's got to be something I really want.
Longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. Bringing him out, the 3rd overall pick from way back in 2008. A guy now in his 15th NFL season. Matt Ryan.
He's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here.
I wish you had this Madden, bro, so you could get up on this shit with us. This shit fun.
To the air right away is Ryan. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Oh my God. Right, you know me, I never pay for games, especially full price. This is the first time I did it in like 10 years. Yeah, absolutely.
Michael Pittman.
Plus, it's like, it's the time of the year, too. You know, Thanksgiving, Christmas mainly.
Wow, first
like,
play
I don't
of the game,
ask
CD,
much,
75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate
this year. I wish they had a reasonable deal for Madden. Oh, they will Black Friday, bro. You're in the right time frame. I guarantee you, Madden 23 will be on sale. Black Friday.
And it seems like it goes right out the window.
Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Probably won't be cheap, but it'll be cheaper than 70. It'll probably be like $40, 50 bucks.
Yards, 6 points.
Shit, it might be $20.
So after the touchdown, here's
When does
Blankenship
Madden
kicking
come out?
off.
I think it's in October. So yeah, you'll get a decent deal though. It's Black Friday. Even if you get this, I don't know if you got the digital version or this version. I got the disc version. Well, the system-wise, I mean. Like, do you got the digital system or the disc system? I got the disc system, but I'm playing digitally.
Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in the age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
I mean, what about 30? It might be 30. Like, you gotta, you know, freaking Black Friday, you get some sweet deals, so you just have to keep an eye on
their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Throwing Jones. It's
30 I can do.
Once again, bring it in the catch. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Jones on first down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And all the way inside
If you have a season, let me know. I will. I'll text you.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Right, if you had got that intercepted, Saquon, you would have had
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Giants respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know.
But I'll be playing that Warzone, though. I like it. I was always a fan of the Warzone. I don't like. I don't know, because it has that Call of Duty feel, but a battle royale aspect of it. I like it. You know, I rage to get mad, of course.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored.
Yeah, to each his own.
7-7 here as the kicks away.
I just absolutely hate Battle Royale. Yeah. I used to be that same way too with Fortnite and type of stuff like that. And then it was like they took out the building. I was like, oh, okay, shit.
Every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success.
I played one game a day, and it reminded me of why I hate it so much. Yeah, but at the same time, you're playing it by yourself too.
Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Yeah, exactly.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 16 carries, 79 yards.
We can raise together and have some fun, sip some drinks, get some kills, get some deaths. You know what I'm saying?
All week long about going out and getting him the rushing title. He'll see the
Plus, it's free for me, so I definitely got it. I downloaded it. I was going to get it on PC, and then I was like, I just downloaded it to my PlayStation 5.
They run once more with Taylor. Call it a gain of 5 that time.
Hell yeah.
Left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here.
And then
the first down.
A friend of mine got it. He likes playing with us. I don't know if he likes Battle Royale either. But he play on PC. He's pretty good at shooting and shit. So if I can get him on it.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
I don't know if I can convince Crazy to get it, but like I said, I know my boy, he's got the full game. So if you have Modern Warfare or Call of Duty Warzone 2.0, you know he does.
Him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2
minutes. I'll text him tomorrow sometime so he be down to get down with us. When are you off? What's your schedule like?
Up the middle, here's Taylor. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands. Even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow.
Go out of tomorrow, not really. Oh, got you. I didn't even know you was on. I was on DVD Warriors. I came through. I was running solo for like 2-3 hours. Solo. What up, Observer?
Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
Man, you ain't hit me. I've been lying all week, bro. You ain't hit me. Me and Cole was playing DVD last night solo. Like, just me and her. Like, you ain't come through at all.
What? Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
I saw you on. I almost got on, but ended up going to my neighbor's house for drinks. God damn, man, get your own goddamn drinks. Leave your neighbor drinks alone. Unless it was a female you went over to.
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Real late.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And
Yeah,
that
getting
makes
that
the
rest
score
in. I feel you.
14-7.
I feel you. I feel you.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was capped off on the
my,
touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
I have to switch some shit up here.
Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now a stoppage. And looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. The medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Now Jones on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Through one corner, 14-7 our score.
Yeah, you ain't playing shit tonight, bro.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife
My man will
Stadium.
come through the chat to say 1-2 citizens in the
now,
league.
1st and 10.
Like, this is the most talkative I see you.
There's Jones throwing on 1st down. Open man right side is
Maybe you are
Toney.
playing something.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The Giants at 10-5 to start play. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 40.
I've just said, like, you'll come through and say something. Like, I thought you was going tonight, too. But you would come through and you said, like, 1-2 words. It disappeared. I was, like, talking to you and shit. You going. Like, well, okay.
2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones. For Kidder here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down. Jones. He finds him again. Saquon Barkley. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 31-yard line.
Sometimes I come in at work and say something, then I lose my internet. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, like, I be talking to you, my boy gonna bounce. I'm like, dang, he just got here. But you weren't working last night. I don't even think you came through last night.
On 2nd and very short. Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
One
Now
more
Jones.
I knew it.
This one nearly
I
picked
feel you that
off.
actually happens.
Kind of
Yeah.
surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones.
I knew it.
Over the middle,
That was so
but it's
close, bro.
incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has
We
been
need
tight
y'all
all
step
game
up,
long,
bro.
and they certainly want to keep them up
We
the
need to
scoreboard
tie
here.
this up. We don't need a field
They'll
goal.
stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught.
I'll take
And they'll
that.
get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Matt Breida with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. When you get down on this deep, Charles, you hate to settle for a field goal. They'll roll the dice on 4th down. Really just hoping to
We
get
needed
it
it.
first. But as it turns out, they
that
take it
field
all the way
goal
in the
just
end
didn't
zone.
happen.
You mentioned that they took a little bit of a gamble there. Think about it this way. Most teams throw the ball in this situation in the NFL, so they really gambled with a running play, and boy, did it pay off. Hey, Dirt.
Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 14.
We need to shut these boys down.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And Rodgers will hold on
We need to shut this down. We need to hold this. We need to keep him at 14. We need to get the ball back before halftime.
And the numbers for the last drive, and he was
Matty
perfect,
Ice out there doing his thing.
surprising because he has not missed a
I get
pass
the
in
ball
this
back
game
at
yet.
halftime.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. From the 30 on second down, Ryan finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now Ryan on first down. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You talk about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Again, Ryan. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Got his man complete over the middle.
It's Campbell.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
My defense be sacking everybody. We just can't get it together.
Here on second down. Throwing again, Ryan. Back to the same target, Campbell. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the
they can't pressure the defense.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts will take the lead here in the final
seriously,
minute of the first half.
Look at this, bro. And they're like, who are these guys
the ball down the field
be invading my
and then
defense?
Finally, they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT.
Rodrigo Blankenship, huh?
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Halftime.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Well, we're probably not the first, but all of us at EA Sports certainly want to wish you and yours a happy and prosperous new year. And as a celebration of that, a big slate of NFL games on this Sunday, Week 17. Second to last weekend of the NFL docket. Later tonight, the battle for Los Angeles, Rams and Chargers, 5:15 Pacific at SoFi. And then on Monday night, Charles and I are on to Cincinnati. The Bills and Bengals, two cold weather teams in what will be a frigid Paul Brown Stadium. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. That's complete to Tony. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Jones now on 1st down. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
If I can get ball back at halftime, this would be clutch. I have to take this field goal, though. I have to take this field goal. 54 yards. I think we got it.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away.
I got it.
Gano's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome into our EA Sports Halftime Report. It's a busy Week 17 of the regular season, so let's get right to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And in the second quarter, it is the Eagles who are out in front. A touchdown pass there for Jalen Hurts. From there, let's get down to Baltimore to check in on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they have the lead over the visiting Steelers as that game has gone to halftime. 2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. Amari Cooper, a touchdown reception.
Damn, the Browns are 13. The Browns are 13
now to look at
to
the
2.
next-gen stats for the Colts in that first half. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls. So we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. Having all the offense that you already referenced in the first half, he'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On 2nd and 10, Jones.
Oh, my God.
This one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick.
Just a
but
bit.
instead, it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
I need this,
Looking to
baby.
throw. Jones. And that'll be caught by Tony. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw again. Here's Tony on the quick slant. 2nd down and 6 now from the 42. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They'll try and throw for it here. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On 2nd and 7, Jones. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Throwing Jones.
Oh my
And that almost intercepted. Their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play doesn't go down.
Jones.
Oh my God.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They brought him in off the corner, and he gets in to drop him for a loss of 4. That sack backs Ryan the Colts up a bit here, facing a 3rd and long. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Why you didn't intercept that, my boy?
That's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here's Jackson. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And they will take over 1st and 10. And the Giants ready to come out now. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
From just shy of midfield, Jones. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. A 1st down carry for Barkley. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Oh, my God.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, my.
And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
I should go for it. I'm going to regret it if I miss. I know that. But we're going to go for it. I know I'm going to regret it.
On 4th down, Jones. And he comes back with one complete.
Alright, we didn't regret
He
it.
is going to have the Giants first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth. Down inside the 10, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get, and he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Some good run there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run. Give it right back to
Broncos beat the Chiefs. Get the fuck out of here with that. Alrighty.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series. What's going to be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Ryan. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now it's Ryan. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. With it is Jackson, and he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. He'll get it inside the 20, and they're going to get this down inside the 20. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, Jones. Another pass complete to Bellinger. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. On 2nd and goal, Jones. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So now,
well, they sit him on the blitz.
So now they're making my
boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly
defense
did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
After the sack on first down, Ryan. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
That's the game, baby.
So it'll be incomplete.
What?
Certainly one they'd like to have
really
back as it brings up 4th down. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down.
No.
Finding Jefferson. And he's going to have a Colts first down, as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on 4th down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Pass complete to Alec Cox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now Ryan. And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've got 1 chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now, has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are going to get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt early.
I don't know what they was thinking.
This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
They played a hell of a game, though.
I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not
the
second time?
I
don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Jones. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This, in all probability, another run.
That's game, folks. That's all, folks.
Jones looking around. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Well, that second
just to
half
polish it
a little
off,
bit
little
different
rough
from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for the Giants, they get an important win here to move to 11-5 on the year.
Good shit. Alright, did I get any rewards? Of course not. Eleven to 5, 10 to 6. Okay. I think this is the actual. Oh no! Wait. See, because we're not there. Okay, where am I? I done moved up there. Alright. I think I'm gonna go use the bathroom and grab a smoke before I run this. I'll be right back, chat. Fletcher Cox is the top of the right. Alright, be right back. Alright, man, we back. We're going to do one more game. And then we're going to call it a night. We're going to go ahead and fry up these wings off these Eagles. And then see where we standing at in the division. And then I'm going to end it. Let's do it. Now, I whooped them earlier on in the season. They might be a little tough. Now, we will see. But the plan is to fry them up like some chicken wings. Not saying they're being cocky, because they're not gonna lose. I thought them Colts was gonna whoop me, to be honest. We both was 10-5, but I sent them packing. The Minnesota Vikings too. I thought they was gonna roast me.
It's week 18 of the NFL. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts, as he's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year.
8 interceptions.
It's the Eagles and the
touchdown
Giants.
passes.
And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
Damn, Danny. What you got? What you looking at? I think we got like
The city
25,
of
26.
one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, the curtain falls
13 interceptions is good for you. Lamar Jackson. That is crazy. I got like
Philadelphia Eagles.
40 fucking interceptions.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they enter play here.
32 sacks they
Good
got.
football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
How many sacks we got?
On the other side
About
of the
40.
field for the visiting Giants, they've certainly found their groove of late.
41,
Winners of 5 in a row.
11
And I
interceptions.
think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the
41
best football
sacks.
they've played in a
Best
long
defense
time.
in the league. And we got the ball first. I hate getting the ball first, but that's okay. Because I like the ball
There's
back
the
at
kicker,
halftime.
Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Take it in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jones wants to throw to start things out here. And his first pass is incomplete.
That's why I hate doing
These two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year, with the Giants winning that one. So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now Jones. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. That's complete to Tony. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And down to the 36-yard line here. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Giants at 11-5 on the year, and they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
To throw again on second down, Jones. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Daniel Bellinger. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of the team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for a Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check.
Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know why he didn't cut to that left
you're
like
exactly
that
right.
right there.
Nowhere to go.
He stopped. He got scared.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
2nd and 5 now. Hurts. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. 6-0 our score after one. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run with Sanders.
So they running. They're running.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. On the move to his left. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately
he hit the dude and everything.
The field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So it's all down to this, Week 18 on the NFL schedule. And that means that once we sort things out, we'll all be set for our 2nd ever Super Wild Card weekend, which I think everyone agrees was a runaway success last year. We've got 2 games coming up on Saturday, 3 more on Sunday, and then we'll put a bow on it Monday night. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st. Here's a give to Barkley. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Kyron Johnson there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing Jones. And that'll be caught by Tony. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. Operating from the gun. Jones right back to Tony. He's got another one. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Now this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Throwing is Hurts. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? 4th down now after a loss of 2. Now Pat O'Donnell, he's in familiar territory. Did his collegiate punting in this stadium for the University of Miami. He's on to kick it away.
You're pretty rough there, buddy.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right.
And we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Kayvon Thibodeau came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
What?
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st. Now back to throw. Flushed out with that. He can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Kayvon Thibodeau picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline.
All right, cut it up. Give it up, baby boy.
So a big call there that brings up 4th. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Open man right side is Tony. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Meanwhile, Jones' throw caught by Tony. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. A handoff to Barkley. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Yeah, we can call it a
gain.
game.
A little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd and 7, Jones got a man and he hits him in stride. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Barkley, and he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Giants will add to their 4th quarter lead. But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Gano the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Frying up some wings.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle to Smith. Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle 1st down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you start to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
The defense closes quickly there. You'll get maybe a yard to the 33. On 2nd and 9, Hurts.
Come on, that was picked off.
Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick, but instead it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
He caught it.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before
They kind of
being
got
dropped.
it.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
But first down, Hurts. And this one caught by Beasley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten the yard down to the 16. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
All right, it's a
No
wrap right there, ladies and gents.
The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Gano for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. Hurts throw here, take it in as he's able to find Goddard. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the 30 on 2nd down. Hurts. Then he finds Beasley complete. And quickly they get to the line. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. It's caught. Smith on the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be caught for Eagles touchdown.
You got your little touchdown.
From 4 yards
There ain't nothing you could do there. The game's over. You need a little onside kick. You should have went for 2 points, got your little onside kick. The wings are fried and they taste still good. The wings are fried and they taste still good. Family.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Giants. And that ought to just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now Jones. That's complete to Tony. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Jones. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Jones to throw. And quick throw here, that's complete. And the Giants are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Jones looking around. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Bellinger with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Giants stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan of how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Gano now to add the extra point.
Didn't even need that score, but why not, right?
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. That time a 6-play drive. And it was finished off with a touchdown by Daniel Bellinger. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And now it appears that the referee's being buzzed.
He ain't dragged nothing.
Inside 2 minutes of play. Everything coming from up
okay,
above.
he was in bounds. He was definitely in bounds.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? Yeah, that's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
No, it wasn't close at all, bro.
Catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Ready,
so the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. Again, he'll drop to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have
who caught
earlier
the
in
ball.
the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Somebody else's helmet off their head. It's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Can I get a just yeah?
Down to a knee goes Jones, and that should just about seal it. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Giants, they finish off the regular season at 12 up and 5 down. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, the loss means they'll finish up the regular season at 10-7. And it's going to be finger-crossing time as we await the final shakedown of this year's playoff picture.
All right, man. I think the Giants did pretty good. We're going to check some things out, and then we're going to get up out of here. Appreciate everybody that came through. If you enjoyed, smack that like button, man. Definitely, it was a banger of a match. All right, let's see here. So, we got 12, 5, 10, 7, 7, 9, 7, 9. All right, did we get a... I think I gotta advance to the city awards. Yeah, let me go back out and advance it. Up, 5 down. Why do we face them? Still not in the rewards. Danny Dimes, bruh. Tom Brady just look at this, man. You're slipping, bruh. My team should definitely be sack leaders. Seeing as how we got the most sacks in the fucking game. Wild card playoff. Let's see. So, when I faced the Panthers, when I faced the Green Bay Packers. Let's see. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Alright, they're 9-8 though. How are they even here? guess they had to be 99 not to be there. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. I kind of want to play it, but I think we'll hold off on it. It has been fun, man. I really, really kind of want to play it. Hold on, let me do this. But I think I'll hold that. I'll hold on to that. Alright, man. I mean, shit. What time is it? 4:42? Yeah, I'm definitely done. Alright, man. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.